Hey guys, what is going on? So Julio Jones has been traded. The Tennessee Titans traded a second-round pick in next year's draft, a fourth-round pick in the 2023 draft for Julio Jones, and a sixth-round pick in the 2023 draft. So I don't think the Tennessee Titans trading for Julio Jones comes as a surprise to anyone. A lot of people believed the Titans would end up trading for Julio Jones, and obviously that happened. I honestly think this is a fantastic trade for the Titans. This is just an awesome trade for the Titans because they just traded a second-round pick and a fourth-round pick for Julio Jones, a guy who has been one of the top wide receivers in the league for a couple years now. Yes, I know he dealt with injuries last season. He didn't play in every game, and I know he's older now. But when Julio Jones is on the field, he performs. Last season, when he was on the field, he performed. I know he didn't play in a ton of games, but when he was on the field, he performed. Just imagine this. Julio Jones lined up alongside A.J. Brown, a young wide receiver who had a breakout season last year and, could probably have an even better season this year playing alongside Julio Jones. And just think about how much this young wide receiver is going to learn from Julio Jones, them being in the same wide receiver room together, playing alongside each other. I think this is just an awesome trade for the Tennessee Titans. If you're a Falcons fan, you have to be a little sad today for sure. I'm a Giants fan, so I imagine you kind of feel similar to, the way I did when the Giants traded Odell Beckham Jr. I was pretty sad that day. Odell was my favorite player. So if you're a Falcons fan, I'm sorry, but it's gotta be bittersweet a little bit because I think a lot of people knew, this was coming even before the news kind of went public a few weeks ago that Julio had, put in a trade request. So if you're a Falcons fan, I'm sorry, but listen, the team still has a bright future. They're kind of rebuilding a little bit, hybrid rebuild, I guess you could call it. But listen. For the Titans, this is interesting because they're a team who has kind of been run first because of Derrick Henry, obviously, right? Derrick Henry can really carry that offense. Ryan Tannehill, when he's asked to throw, he's obviously played well, but I'm interested to see how Tennessee is going to run this offense now. Are they going to change how they run their offense a little bit? How much are they going to be a run-first offense? Because last year in the playoffs, I believe it's when they played the Ravens, right? They played the Ravens last year in the playoffs, and Derrick Henry kind of got shut down. He wasn't really playing like that unstoppable Derrick Henry we know, and they lost that game. Derrick Henry being shut down kind of, really messed up that offense. So I think this Julio Jones trade allows them to, open up this passing game more. It's really going to open up this offense so much because you're not going to have to rely so much on Derrick Henry, because if Derrick Henry then gets stopped, you have A.J. Brown and Julio Jones out there who are going to be very difficult for defenses to cover. I think this trade was just so great for the Titans because, like I said, if the run game does get stopped, you can really go to that pass game. And I believe even before the run game gets stopped, you can have a more balanced offense if you're the Titans. So this was just, wow, what a great move for the Titans. Really, this was a great move. I honestly thought they would have to trade a second-round pick and a fourth-round pick both in the 2022 draft, but they ended up trading a fourth-round pick in the 2023 draft. But this is, wow, what a great move for the Titans. I'm really interested to see how their offense looks this upcoming season. How much are they going to rely on Derrick Henry? Are they going to, not be as much of a run-first team? And yeah, I guess that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.